Do you or someone you know need some help with your posture or need to work on it? This video should help you with that. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm Joey Bull and I'm a fitness professional and I do videos on well-being. This video should give you some help and some advice for you or anyone you know who wants to work on their posture. The structure of the video goes like this. First, I'll explain how to identify which part of your body needs some correction. Then I'll show you how you can correct certain parts of your posture, starting with the neck, the back, and then the hips. And you might think the hips aren't really for you, but wait and see, because that could be one that you need to work on. Posture, whether it's good or bad, is something that we develop over time. So let's look at ways that we can reinforce and support it. First, you need to know what part of your posture needs fixing. To do this, you can stand sideways to a mirror to check your alignment. Now, in perfect stance, we'd be straight but not rigid, and I'll come to that later. So for now, check and see, are your ears over your shoulders? Are your shoulders over your hips? Are your hips over your knees? And your knees over your ankles. Anything that humps here or slumps here can indicate that there's a tight back muscle and a loose and long front muscle, or a short and contracted front shoulder, front chest muscle, and long and loose rear muscles. This can be because of your daily habits. Maybe you cycle a lot, maybe you look at devices a lot, maybe you're on the phone a lot, maybe you're driving a lot. All these different things present and express a different posture type. It might be that your hips swing forward like that because you laugh a lot. Either way, malalignment can affect your nerves, your circulation, blood vessels, and so on. And that means that it affects your energy and your very presence. And you can improve this even within a few weeks of just trying a few exercises. So let's get going. For the neck, you may have developed a posture which brings your head quite a bit forward there. Now that could have been from a habit, again, of looking at your phone or boxing or something like that that brings it forward here. And that makes these long trap muscles longer, and it also brings a network of the front neck muscles to be a bit tighter, not least the platysma. So let's look into ways that we can test the alignment of your neck. Take a pole, a mop, a broom, and you can see I have a very expensive mop one here, and line it up with the back of your head, the middle back touches, and the tail. Now with bent, soft knees, hinge forward there and keep contact, tail, back, head. See how well you're doing there. You might find there's a gap in the back or it comes off your tail like that. Now it's obviously, any kind of postural issue isn't just immediately local. It is all neck and back related. So think of the whole system, but we will get to the back in a bit. You can also find parts of the neck that may be causing restriction and discomfort by stretching them out. I'm here seated, any chair would work. Sit on one of your hands, take the other hand and place a hand over the head and pull the neck away and feel around. It might be tilting it forward, it might be quite far down, it might be far back. Find the point that works for you and then give it a little bit of resistance into the hand. Resist 2, 3, 4, release it, and then gently ease it towards, and then go again, bit of resistance, hold, let it come back up and let it go. About 3 times in each position. To activate the neck and rear muscles back here, which is going to help bring that neck back, place yourself against the wall. Have pressure with your hands on the wall, elbows, shoulders, your backside. Your feet can be away from the wall, and slide the arms up slowly into a diamond shape, keeping contact. Press, 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 pressing those points in. And then also just pull your chin in a fraction like that, and that will really activate the lower part of the traps too, as well. So we're holding shoulders back, pressing hands, pulling in tummy, I hope, and sliding down. For the back, you may have developed a little bit of a round posture here, and when you think about it, every one of our actions works forward. Closing doors, gardening, shopping, the whole lot brings this nice and long and weak, and this a little bit short. So let's look at ways that we can correct that. So to fix this, we need to lengthen the front, the chest plate here, and strengthen the back. I like this exercise when you are hinged from the hips, bent in the knee, you round the back, and you lengthen and flatten. You're not raising, you're not coming up, you're just staying long and round. Of course, you can add a band to this for extra resistance or some light weight. Now, if you or someone you know has simply developed quite a developed chest and a round shoulder look there, it can be just from overtraining, too many press-ups, too much bench pressing, and they actually just need to develop their lats and their rhomboids a little bit more in an action like that. Much as I like chin-ups and so on, that's not going to change the direction of the chest. These straps are by fktone here, and they're super versatile. You can even adjust them to do exercises for your neck and your head and all sorts of stuff. And if you'd like to get a pair of these, there will be a link in the description below with a Joey Bull 20 code, which means you get 20% off. As a finishing exercise, or your only exercise, if you don't want to be too active, you can actually just roll up a mat, place it in the middle part of the back, right by the shoulder blade there, rest the head back, and this is going to ease the upper part of that back. You actually can't change your spine direction, but you can relax the muscles around it and encourage it to return. Your hips may have developed an exaggerated tilt forward or back, whether that's because of lordosis and a slightly elongated muscle here and a weaker back, or it could be that your hip flexors are particularly long there, and so that you have a tight hamstring. But whatever it is, the hip bone will be tilting either backwards or forwards like that. To help fix this, you'd first of all need to work out where you put your weight on your feet. Are you placing most of your weight on the front of the feet, or is it on the back? And now work out somewhere between the two. Find correctly half the weight front, half the weight back. And then think of using the big toe, the little toe, and the heel as if a tripod as your balancers. And that will naturally correct the position. Later in age, we can become a little bit rigid with our posture, and that's actually more so because there's a fear of stumbling. So actually we adopt a posture that is our thought process. That's a very good example of how our thoughts do become us. So keep your body nice and nimble and supple and balanced and agile, and be the proud owner of something that has presence and ease of movement. I like this exercise here because it works many muscles and moves and corrects in one go. So I start with my heels a little bit elevated. I'm going to perch myself down. I lean forward, lengthening down. Then I sit, perching, extend one arm, don't come up yet, then the other arm, then come up. And get a nice fluid action, bending, lengthening, and up, hinge, sit, and up. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope that you feel straighter and more poised, and if you've got any questions, put them in the comments below. And if you did enjoy this video and would like to see more like it, please like and subscribe to my channel. I upload every Monday. And if you do know anyone with postural needs who might appreciate this, please do share it with them. Once again, there'll be a link in the description below where you can get the fktone straps, and if you use the Joey Bull 20, you'll get 20% off. Bye, and I hope to see you in my next video.